Oh, you hardcores out there, how you doing? Big P here, voice of hardcore boxing. Well, a lot's been going on in the sport of boxing. Last video. So we'll get stuck straight in, shall we? I'm not going to talk about you know who fight that's not happening straight away, but we'll come to that. All right. Jazza Dickens is going to fight that. Is it Delamini? Is he 18-1 kid or something like that? He just beat somebody on it at weekend. Friday, won it some 14-7-2 kid. They're going to fight. Jazza and him are going to fight for IBO. So Yazza gets through onto world team through cat flap basically, doesn't he? And I personally think Yazza beats him and then fights Kid Gallagher, because where else is he going to go? Gallagher will have to come down a weight from what he just fought the other day. That's what I think, because I don't think Gallagher's suited to that weight. And he'll look for an excuse to say why he lost. So he say, well, I just wasn't quite big enough, I'll drop down a weight. I think if he drops down one weight, I don't think it make much difference, but I'd like to see him and Yazza go at it. So I think Galahad's going to be on slide now, and I think Yazza and them will think he's on slide. So, but you know, that's a good fight, but he's got to get through that Delamini first before he can be running around saying he's a world champion. But I say if you've got an IBO, you're a world champion. Just because they don't do mandatories, voluntaries. Others do what they want with volunteers and managers, so why don't they just sign it off at fifth belt? So I'm a big believer in IBO. I think they're genuine people. Unlike the rest of them, the WBA has got to go on it. IBF have already been busted in 1984, so they have to check their books in with all sorts of government agencies every year, don't they? So they've already been clipped, haven't they? We know about all promoters that got done with that, don't we? Bob Arum, Frederick Kushner, Don King weasel that again, didn't he? But couldn't lie straight in bed, a lot of them. So I say IBF's best one, was that's only because they're being monitored. Why don't they monitor a lot of them? How many world champions have WBA got? I don't know. So Yui, it's pulled out. It's 100% confirmed now. He's still struggling with that illness that he had. It's quite sad, isn't it? Really, he's just turned 28. Last week or week before, and you know he's ill, but there's times on his side, isn't it? I'm gutted. I'm gutted for Yui because you know he's just starting to get his man strength back. But will he be even better after the virus? Well, I hope so. But then again, he may never fight again. We don't know, do we? But if he's ill, he's got to get himself right. You can't be going in that ring if you're not 100%. So they've done that. They took the right decision, haven't they? You know, it's a sad state of affairs, isn't it, for Yui? He's put all that effort in on it last 12 months to no avail. So, but he'll have his man strength even more now, won't he, if he comes back in 6 months or something, and who knows? But let's not write him off just yet. 26-3, just turned 28, and he's been took ill. Play time on his side, isn't it? What's Fraser Clark, 31? Is it 31, Fraser? I think he is, isn't he? He needs to get a move on, doesn't he? But hey ho, we wish Yui all the best. I'm sure all you Yui fans will leave nice comments about him in comment section. I'll understand, won't you? Archie Sharp calling out that Valdez, is he? Or he's hoping for Valdez and all this something. Has Archie Sharp even won a British title yet? Has he? I don't think he has he? I'll probably have to check that up before. Let's have a little look. Archie Sharp. I don't think he has, you know. Archie Sharp's wanting Oscar Valdez. That's him. He's 22-0, Archie Sharp. Coming up 28 years his next birthday. He's just fought a guy 14-4. And Archie Sharp's ranked number 70 in the world. He's ranked number 5 in Britain. Don't freeze on me now, we're filming. Let's have a look. No, I think he's one of British. No. No, he's not won a British title and he's calling out Oscar Valdez. What's all that about? I don't know. Message to Archie Sharp. How are you watching this? If you're not, who cares? But if you are, I can understand you wanting to get your son in mix, but sometimes when you're calling people out who done what Valdez has done, far more seasoned fighter. If you were to go near him at this stage of game, it'd just be too experienced for your Archie lad. Or if you're doing it just for clicks and to be out there, well done. But let's see you win a British title first, and then we'll start calling these people out. That's how I look at it. I mean, Oscar Valdez. Let's have a look at him, Oscar Valdez. Yeah, he's just lost his WBO to Stevenson, but he's at that higher. He's a world ranked guy, isn't he? Valdez beat Quigg, and you know he's just lost to Stevenson. He's up at that top tier, isn't he? Archie Sharp, you're way off that. But I can understand you thinking, well, we'll fight him. He's just lost to him. He's still be too far advanced for you. That's my opinion, and he'd weigh you down. But let's see you get a British title, Archie Sharp, and move forward that way. All right. Do we see a pattern here? Well, we've just covered that, haven't we? There is a pattern with British fighters. They get into mix. They get these padded records. I'm not saying Archie Sharp's record's padded, but there's not a British title fight on it. He's 22-0 and he's not had a British. You're talking about fighting guys that have just been in with Stevenson, who have been a world champion, who've done Scott Quigg. Strength for what? Could you hold your own against Valdez? You heard that? What's that back goal? What's he say outside of it? The Bat Van. The Batman. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. Oh, yeah, I'm filming. Batman. Jesus. The Batman, it's this lunatic that pulls onto an industrial estate in this van with outside of it. All bread and everything, and hot dogs and all burgers and that, and he's burning round corner with his Batman music on. I'll wring his neck. Anyway, because I can't eat burgers no more. I'm on shapes, aren't I? All these rusts. So I'm jealous. So yeah, we're seeing a pattern here, aren't we, really, with these kids just missing British level and that. Come on, guys. Archie Sharp should be looking to get a British title, shouldn't he, really? Come on, Archie. You know the score. You know the dance. Get that British title and then move on to bigger and better things. Then you start looking at, you know, big fights, don't you? That British title, get it won outright. Then you call Valdez out, don't you? Get that British title won outright, though, mate. Let's have some credibility back to sport. Denzel Bentley is going to fight. I forgot the Alan Kanidali Nuri Suli Muni Huli. I don't know. I can't spell his name or write it. I don't know. It's Alan Carnuli or something. I don't know. It's I'm no good at foreign names, me, as you've noticed, like Beta Beeb and I know you. I just read it as I see it, and this looks to me like Alinkin Carnuli. Anyway, he's going to fight Denzel Bentley. I nearly said David Bentley then, but it's footballer, isn't he, for Spurs? I'd like to see Bentley do him, actually. I think he's the real deal. I would have liked to see him do him, but like I'd like to do him, Batman. Do you know what I mean? He seems to have slinked onto the estate right asking the boys next door. But that's about it, really. But Tyson Fury are going to come bursting through them dressed as Adam West. Jesus. But okay, that's about it. So I hope you're well, Frankenberry. Thinking about you, mate. Be right. Oh, you're all right as well, Dave. Thanks, mate, in Berry. So hope you're well. You new dog. Okie dokie, that's about it, really. Big shout out to Welcome Estates out there in Spain. Right. You'll be hearing more Welcome Estates soon. And Spartan Demolition, big shout out to them. All right, I'm still waiting for my billboard. Comes to think of it. Now, no pandemic. Heads will roll. Okie dokie then, guys. 11:30. I think half an hour out some bed and a game of snookers in order. And a couple of pints of Guinness. Okie dokie. Peace out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I do apologise for the interruption, but there's never a dull moment